I think not. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hot.
Hey yo, who made it?
I think God. Oh my God.
Oh shit, man.
Oh my God. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hot. Oh my God.
Is that bullshit?
I think not. Let me show you what I got. This beat is so hot.
Hey yo, who made it?
I think God. Oh my.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Close your eyes.
Yo, what's up, dudes? I got a rant for you guys today.
Close your eyes.
But I'll get into that later. Today though, welcome back. It's been too damn long. It's 2 weeks. 1 week unintentional. 1 week intentional. I'll be honest, I am very tired and sleepy. Traffic was a nightmare here in the big city of Los Angeles. Terrible. Regardless though, I hope you guys are ready for a good showing. Today we're in Watkins, Glen. Everyone likes to kill each other in the bus stop. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, grab some Cheetos, donuts, a burger, whatever you like. We are starting. Yo, probably like the cleanest transition you will get from me was right there. I'm actually on time. Welcome back. This is the 5FIRacing.com Twitch channel. Or if you're on YouTube, hello, what is up, dudes? But we are live, so you know that's at 5, the number 5, FIRacing.com. The beautiful website is loaded up on your screen right now. If you want to see what the drivers are saying in Discord, you can go ahead and follow and click on that. You're probably watching on Twitch if you're live, and now you're on YouTube after the oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Where all the races are put up after the show is done. I know there's a specific word for it, but it's coming. It's blanking. I'm blanking out on it. You know, check us out on Instagram. We occasionally upload there, like all the photos, and every once in a while we'll also post on Reddit. But anyway, SimGrid. Before we check out Season 8 of Founders League, we're gonna go ahead and try to get as many signups here for the GT4 M2 Winter Series. If you are a BMW M2 connoisseur, or you just like racing in GT4s, we have 4 spots for the M2s and 2 spots for the GT4s. This is going to be starting next week on Monday, so get ready to start your engines and have a full grid of just battles, you know, multi-class series. Gotta love those. So, you know, if you don't know how to sign up, you just click register, the top right here. You hit register, select a class you want, select a car you want, your number. If you have a team, pick it. If not, just leave it blank. No, it did not matter. Select all the reminders or none. Agree and register. I am not going to do that though. We are gonna go back and check out Season 8 and go over the rules real quick, because it's been a while. So we have LFM BOP in use. That means everyone's car is balanced, you know, balance of performance, BOP. Race drops, you can drop 2 races, so the best 7 out of your 9 races will be scored and 2 will be withdrawn. So you can withdraw 2 because we'll miss it, or if you race on 9, we'll just pick all 7, or we'll take the best of the 7s. I probably explained that terribly, but whatever. Yellow flags, obey all yellow flags. Don't be a doofus and overtake, you know, because you'll get a penalty. We're watching. Penalty continuation. Speaking of penalties, if you decide screw this race, I'm done, and you just leave, it's gonna be extremely bad for you. You're gonna get penalized the very next race. Code of conduct: be nice, be respectful. You can banter a little bit, but you know, if you feel like you're gonna get too heated, just cool down for a bit. You know, we don't want people getting kicked or whatever. Incident reporting. Report your own incidents. Let's go. If you remember the standings, damn, good on you, because I don't. We have, in the GOAT splits, we have Thiago Denarte finally in the GOATs. Okay. He's in P1. He has 93 points. We have Chandler Williams in P2. 75.5 points. Albert Tranchisi, our 3-time world champion. 64.5 points. Ross O'Connor is in P4, 54 points, and Albert Guiana, P5, 52.5 points. Zach Manriquez, we're gonna go 2 more because they're so close. Zach Manriquez is in P6 with 45.5, and Joshua Worley is in P7 with 44.5. They are trying to climb up and get into the top 3. That'll be exciting to see what happens today in Watkins Glen. In the silvers, we have Ryan Barkins. I accidentally clicked his name. There we go. Ryan Barkins, P1, 82 points. Christopher Greider, P2, 79 points. Brad Tarno, P3, 52.5 points. Light the World Racing, I see you here on Twitch. What's up, dude? I'm big chillin'. Big tired. Big tired. Dixon Hurst is in P4 with 51 points, and Pierce Hanley is in P5. 34 points. We'll go a couple down because it is quite close. Lucan, I don't know how to say your last name. Breedlove. Breedlove. Lucan Breedlove. 33 points. It's such an easy, like, I don't know. There's something else. I don't know. There's something with it. 33 points, P6. Chris Unfair, he is a P7 with 30 points. Michael Campbell is tied with Chris Unfair. He's in P8, also 30 points. Jeff Kelly is in P9 with 26.5 points. Kyle Busch is in P10 with 24.5 points. And right under him is Alexander Sabo. 24 points. He's in P11. The silvers are getting very close, or they're it's neck and neck, I guess you can say. If you give me un momento. I will be setting up the race recap because it's glitching out on me right now. We were in Mesano. Just like you. I do not remember what happened. So we are just gonna wing this and see what happened. And I forgot all these drivers, so in the beginning, it looks like we have a bump between Chris Unfair and a random driver that I do not remember. That was probably Ryan Barkins, and there is a cluster of action there. We'll most likely go back into the replay, pull it up in slow motion so you can actually see what happened here, how it happened. From the beginning, if you pay attention to the middle of the screen, you have Chris Unfair hitting the Miller light there. Unfortunately, a light little love tap, so nothing, no biggie. But as we continue, all sorts of shenanigans end up happening here. Mid corner, I'm gonna start pausing it. We have what looks to be, man, I want to say, who am I thinking of? That wasn't, I don't think that was that, but we had a pink Porsche, a bump into the Miller light, and right behind them we had two other cars get into a tussle. Chris Unfair getting into another smack dab, and right behind them you had another Mercedes hit what I believe is an Aston Martin there. I could be wrong, but 3 accidents, 1 corner. It was a doozy. The good thing about it is, or the good, what's the phrase? In hindsight, everyone got away scot-free. Basically, no major damages. Race continued, just position lost here and there. So overall, a good race. Not race one. Lap 1, I guess you can say. Would have been even better if there were no incidents, but you know, we can't have that every day. And I noticed my mic was way too loud. It was peaking everywhere. So hopefully I lowered it, and that's way better for you. Lap 2, you had Justin Fry and Alexander Sabo get into a tussle there. Justin Fry. Oh my god, I am brain farting. Who is in what car? I believe that was Alexander Sabo overtaking Justin Fry, and then Justin Fry almost beating him out into the final corner. In lap 3, we had Chandler Williams in the Mustang in GT3 overtaking Ross O'Connor. Ross O'Connor, if you saw or paid close enough attention there, he got a little bit squirrely in that corner. And if you watch the stream, that was his corner of squirreliness. That car would be all over the place there. So good move on Chandler Williams there. Lap 4, we had Brad Tarno defending against Zach Manriquez. Tarno going a little bit too wide as Zach seeing the door wide open and takes that opportunity to put the pedal to the metal and completes the overtake on Brad Tarno. A good move. Very, very good move. Good, clean racing is what we love to see here. Just like what Greg Landry is going to show us. He's attempting to overtake Albert Guiana in lap 11. Landry in the Ferrari. Guiana in the Mercedes. He completes the overtake coming at the end of the straightaway. Good move. Greg Landry, Albert Guiana deciding to back off, being that it's way better to not fight and slow each other down, even though Greg Landry almost lost it towards the end of that little section. Lap 11, you had Dixon Hurst battling it out with Chris Unfair getting the better exit. Hurst not able to defend or do anything about that. Good move. Unfair. Unfortunate for Dixon Hurst here. Also, a side note, we have a lot of new drivers, a lot of new liveries, so be excited to see what people come up with. Lap 14, Ross O'Connor and Joshua Worley. Getting down and dirty. Worley going a little bit wide, not able to control the Porsche. At least there in that specific corner as well as he could. Ross O'Connor able to get by him. We got Squatchmonger over here saying, got a nice full grid for you tonight, Juan. Enjoy it, sir. You best better believe I'll enjoy it. And we have Zach Manriquez running wide in lap 15, which allows Chris Unfair to get right alongside him and overtake him. Good moves. If you'll notice right behind him, a train is starting to form. Zach Manriquez still having issues keeping on track. Eventually Brad overtakes him. Zach Manriquez, though, not liking that one bit, decides, hey Brad, and let me make you work for that position. I'm coming in on the inside. You might hop on with you? Oh my god, hold on. Let me load up on Discord real quick. I'm gonna jump on open practice, so you know, if you want to join, you can join me. Lap 16, you had Brad Tarno and Zach Manriquez fighting it out. They almost touched there. Zach almost going a little bit wide. Brad able to stay ahead. Complete that overtake. We love those. Lap 16, the train continues. Dixon Hurst this time. Trying to get by Zach Manriquez. And Zach needing to avoid bumping into the back of Brad. So very good avoidance there. Safety rating through the roof right there. 10 out of 10. Unfortunate for him though, he lost a lot of positions, so tough. Lap 24. Thiago Dinarte and Alberghina, they are battling it out. Alberghina at this point in time is in P1 and Dinarte I believe was in P2 and manages to do a clean overtake near the third to last corner of the track. Beautifully done. An outrageous amount of traction that I want to see if he'll be able to keep that traction and pace in Watkins Glen. Lap 24, you had Zach Manriquez battling it out once again with Brad Tarno. Brad Tarno holding the inside line and forcing Zach to suffer the consequences of his actions and almost loses out on a valuable position there. And luckily though, he's able to defend. So good racing. Good overall racing here. We'll continue fast forwarding. Zach almost running into the back of Brad, but Brad this time goes a little bit too wide and Zach sees the opportunity to get right by him. Dixon Hurst right behind them tries to get through and just can't, unfortunately. Lap 25, Brad Tarno once again keeps battling it out with Zach Manriquez. This is basically the Brad and Zach show in Misano. Brad gets him on the inside. Dixon Hurst tries to follow through. They get into a little touch there, a little bump, and another bump, but more aggressive bump on the exit of that curve. And Thiago Dinarte basically says, I'm just gonna go right by you guys. See you later. Same lap 25. Alexander Sabo gets right by Justin Fry. I believe. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still trying to remember who is who. Their cars are too similar. Fry is the bluish one. Good to know. He gets overtaken by a driver that I'm blanking out on. Oh my god, it's been way too long. I need to refresh my driver names to liveries and, you know, match everyone once again. Ross O'Connor in lap 27. Doing everything he can, and he overtakes Albert Tranchisi because Albert Tranchisi was completing his pit stop, as you see here. Enters the track right behind O'Connor and Worley right behind them. I believe this was a battle for P5, if I recall incorrectly. Lap 27, Zach Manriquez battling it out with Dixon Hurst. Zach putting the pressure on everybody here. Hurst feeling it and ends up going wide and backs out. Unfortunate series of events there. Good attempts at defending though. This is what we love to see. Lap 29. Albert Tranchisi ends up overtaking Ross O'Connor. O'Connor here loses his car. Oh, not once but twice, and Albert sees that he can go on the inside and completes the overtake. Brilliant move. Lap 31, you had Alberghina and Chandler Williams battling it out. I think this was a battle for P2 at this current moment. Regardless, Chandler Williams able to get him on the inside. Alberghina tried closing that door, shutting that door, and couldn't close it fast enough. And good move by Williams there. Good attempt by Guina. Lap 33, we had Lucan Breedlove battling it out with Victor Sabo. Victor on the outside. Love able to get him. Was on the inside. Able to get him on the outside. Good move. And your race winner, Thiago Denarte. This is 3 wins in a row. Will he make tonight win number 4? Is the big question that we all have. Give me a moment. We will switch over to the live view here. Our drivers are doing qualifications. I'm just gonna like adjust the what you see on screen real quick, cause don't mind me. Right now we are viewing Thiago Denarte. Wally did just start. It's looking like he'll be... no, I was wrong. We already have a few other drivers setting up personal best. We have Jonathan Kelly with a 147 and Jeff Kelly with a 147. Chris Unfair with a 146. He lands himself in P1 right now. Albert Guiana, P3 now, 146. Christopher Grider at a 146. Everyone is putting in their lap times. We are just getting warmed up. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a little bit of a back end stuff. Why is my car audio? Where is my room noise? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Why is that so low? I'm just gonna turn that up to like really high outrageous volumes, you know. I mean, okay. Well, Thiago Denarte puts a 144.192, lands himself in P1. Albert Tranchisi lands himself in P2 with a 144.912. We'll go ahead and watch how he takes the bus stop. Everybody hold your breath. We're gonna experience something. Not the greatest, but he pulled it off without wiping out. That is the bus stop, and hopefully nothing bad comes out of that in the race. You know, here in qualifying, everyone can mess up as much as they like. We do not judge in qualies, you know. Everyone's trying to push the boundaries, set up as fast of a lap time as they can. If you give me 1 minute, I'm gonna leave you here to watch Christopher Grader, who is currently 5/10 up on his pace. Looking like he is going to potentially beat Kyle Busch and take his position. If he keeps up this pace, I'm gonna go grab something that I need right now. Give me 1 minute. Alright, we are back. And he improved his lap time by a lot. Landed himself in P. Wait, what am I watching? I'm watching. Oh, yeah, Christopher Grider. In P5, very nice. Jumped from what was like P11 to P5. We love to see it. Sam Staples out on the field in a Lamborghini. Yo, Lamborghini getting some love tonight. We love it. I love it. He's currently 5/10 up on his pace. And if he keeps this up, he'll jump all the way up to potentially P8. Be interesting to see how he does here. Loving that livery. Very American for an American track. He's 8/10 coming up on turn 9. 2 more corners left. Turns 10 here and 11, and he is almost a second up on his time. He is going to improve by a substantial margin here. 1 second. What is that? P6? P5. P6. Very nicely done. Gonna jump from him and check out Greg Landry. He's currently 7/10. Was 7/10 up on his pace. That's smarts. That's gotta hurt. He'd be up on a good pace and having it come crashing down like that. Go Grider. Oh no, Noodle says go Grider. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna. Where's Grider? There he is. Improved his lap time. He's now in P4, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of a spotlight here. Ten out of 10 car. Watkins Glen is not necessarily a tricky track, but can be tricky to nail the corners how you like exactly. Particularly here, if you go a little bit too wide, you'll smack into the wall, which will not only give you damage, but ruin your lap if you see the drivers behind them. How close do they get to the wall? I'm gonna jump the grid and see if we can spot one of our new drivers out on the field. Give him a little bit of a spotlight here. We got Spady, bud. What's up, dude? Glad to have you here. Starting his qualifying here. Or his new lap. Probably he's 2/10 up on his pace. Let's see how he takes these corners. The chicanes of death. Very smooth and controlled. We love it. We love it. And so does that lap time. He improved by 2/10, 3/10 off those series of corners. Brilliant driving. We're gonna keep the camera pointed on him because he is just moving. He is putting in that work. As he completes to turn 7. Heading in, well, this whole series of sections here is labeled the boots. And if you check out the map, it looks like a boot. He's in turn 9. And coming up on turn 10. He is still 5/10 up on his pace. This is gonna push him to at least potentially P18. He's gonna kick out Brad Tarno. Will he kick out Brad Tarno? Lost a little bit of pace there. I think he'll push him to P19. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought that lap was clean. I'm gonna point the camera to Love here. And the Ferrari getting chased by, I believe that doesn't look like Ross O'Connor. What did we just witness? It looked like Love was about to run out of the track. And he saved it. Who is behind him? I'll be honest. Got a mystery driver out on the field. Oh, that was Kyle Busch! I am fairly certain I got a new livery submission by Mr. Bush here. And I'm also fairly certain that it should be showing up, but it is not. Regardless, though, he is 3 and up on his pace. Qualifying is over, so if anyone else is out on the field, this will be the absolute last chance to set up a good lap. Give yourself a good starting position. We are 60 minutes in Watkins Glen. That sucks, Bush. To have your your lap ruined like that quick. That's gotta hurt. We have Brad Tarno, who is 6/10 up on his pace. Unfair. Oh, Brad Tarno already finished. Oh, well. Yo! Hold on. You're muted. You should be. Okay, you should be good now.
Alrighty. Well, what is up?
Big chillin'. Give me 1 second here. Do you want me to stream on my side to you?
It might be a little bit more live, so that would work. Let's see what that thing is.
Let me see if I can set this up real quick.
All right. Well, I could just watch this stream too if that's too hard. I actually have my stuff set up correctly this time, so. Let me go to my
Oh, there we go. Ace, a subtle course. Okay. Go live. We got here. There you go, dude. Easy. It'll probably.
yeah.
It'll be a little blurry, but you know, it's something.
Oh, I will live. Let's see. Watch the stream. All right, boom.
Oh my god, let me go back and get my bearings. So how do you like Watkins Glen?
I
Your
love
thoughts?
this track.
See
I
it.
love this track.
Okay,
It's
okay.
it's one of those that I feel like I've got decent pace at, but it's honestly one of the few that I could stay clean quite a bit at. I've had some trouble in my previous series, just how bad I've been at staying clean.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To everyone who is watching us live or on YouTube in the after show or the after upload, whatever. This is Daniel Hirsch.
What is up, guys? It is nice to hop on with you guys. It's always good to talk with you on.
Likewise, always fun having you here. We're gonna go down the grid because we have a lot of drivers to get through, a lot of
1 minute.
liveries.
1 minute. Let's make it
Oh
happen.
my god. Thiago Denarte, he's in P1. Very nice. Chandler Williams, P2 in a murdered out Mustang. Almost murdered out. Looks very menacing there. Albert Tranchisi, P3. He's trying to stop Denarte's win streak here. Christopher Greider right behind them. Actually quite surprising to me. For whatever reason, I remember him being more towards the middle of the pack, but now he's at the very top. So, hell yeah, we'd love to see it. He's in P4. Chris Unfair landing himself in P5. Sam Staples, P6. Pierce Hanley, P7. Albergiana, P8. Right behind him, we have Jonathan Kelly, P9. We have Jeff Spangler, P10, in a sick-ass livery. Love it. Kyle Busch, P11. Yeah, the dragon is nice. Professor Chronotis.
Oh, he's in Trackalicious. I know him.
That is a sick-ass name.
Yeah.
It sounds fake,
yeah, he's
but...
pretty cool.
He's in P12. Greg Landry, P13. Damn, the race is about to start.
We gotta get on it.
Luke Bredlev, P14. Joshua Worley, P15. And Jeff Kelly, P16. We're speedrunning. Brian Barkin, P17. Dixon Hurst, P18. Brad Tarno, P19. Spadey Bud, P20. Green light is out.
Green.
We're just gonna go to the helicopter view. We'll see liveries later. How is turn 1 gonna go? Hopefully clean.
Stays clean in the front. Staples went a little wide, but he's going side by side with it looks like Hanley.
There was just so much action. Who do we point the camera to? We're gonna keep it on Staples.
Ooh, side by side through the bus stop with Hanley and Gienna maybe. Oh, and he cuts him off.
What a move. We have Albert Tranchisi going wide, slams into the wall.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that one. I was trying to go down the grid.
Manages to keep it on track, but he does have a little bit of damage on the right side. And hopefully that won't impact his hearing.
Oh, here in the back you got blitz kick and scissor on side by side through what is that, spoon? That's the
Toe?
wrong track.
Toe.
The toe.
The toe, yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the boot. We got a Bliss Kid's POV here. We're pointing the camera to him.
Okay. Mercedes looks pretty nice. There's a double overtake with Barklands, Kelly, and oh, he's going way down the grid. What happened to Worley?
Worley just spun out. Not quite sure on that.
I'm watching him right now. He's in the Porsche, right?
Yeah, he's in the Porsche.
Yeah. Okay, I'm 30 seconds back. I'll let you know.
Is that a... Who had that sick livery? He's now with Worley. Is that Jeff?
Oh no, he just kind of gets close to Mercedes next to him, and they touch. Kind of looked like a racing incident to me.
Mm. Trekalicious said, "Is that a Hirsch I hear?"
That is a Hirsch.
That is a Hirsch.
That is a Hirsch. What is up, Trackalicious?
Ooh, Albert's,
Oh, who was that? That just went off. Was that Albert?
that's Albert. He is not having a great race right now.
Oh, he's going back to
Oh, right
to
behind.
pits, isn't he?
He might be. Oh, I think he just.
Didn't you just tell everyone not to dip out?
I mean, no penalty. You're allowed to leave. You can exit
that-
the track at any time.
I'm telling you, Juan, you gotta throw down the gauntlet with that one.
We're gonna point the camera over here to Lev, who is gonna be sandwiched. He has Jeff Kelly right behind him and a train in front of him. Greg Landry getting overtaken
Goodness, almost 3 wide
again.
there.
Oh my god.
That is a tight battle right there. I'm watching, it looks like Denarde is taking a peek on the inside for turn 1, but
Okay.
nothing going. Those Mustangs are staying out in front there.
Those Mustangs are. There's something up with them. They got the power. They got the pace. They got the traction. I want to be like them when I grow up.
Right? We never thought that that was going to be a sentence.
We're gonna point the camera to Ryan Barkins, who looks like tries to make a dive on Greg Landry into the bus stop. Not able to completely get that through.
I like his Bush Light livery. That thing's pretty sweet.
Miller Lite.
Miller Light. My
Miller
bad.
Lite.
My bad. No Bush lattes over here.
You know that they do want to sponsor us, though. We can potentially put a livery on that.
Hey. No, we'll take it.
We will take it. Sam is. Ooh,
What happened to Breedlove? Looks like he went down quite a bit.
where is he? P11. We're gonna keep an eye on that while we watch Sam Staples try to get around Chris Unfair. Diego Denarte also trying to get around Chandler Williams. This is the battle. Right now we're watching the battle for P3. We're gonna jump real quick and check out the battle for P1.
P1. All right.
They're about to head into the bus stop, and bus stop shenanigans are at an all-time high tonight.
Aren't they always?
True.
Keeping it pretty neat and tidy.
Very neat and tidy. They're coming up on a back marker too.
Wow, already? Who is the back
Already.
marker in front of him? Bud. Wonder what happened to Bud. I do like his car though. I do like my Mercedes.
Looks like he's keeping on the outside, allowing these two guys to just get by without any incident.
That's honestly a skill. Being a blue flag car and
It,
not getting in their way.
that is its own skill, and he's actually keeping up. What the heck?
He might have had a big incident and pitted early. Let me check on him here.
Yeah.
That's Bud.
While we let these two guys battle it out.
S Bud had a pit stop and he was in for 42 seconds stationary. So he had some damage, but maybe tires and damage.
He's going into the pits right now once again.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Not sure. Jeff Spangler here, getting extremely close to Brad Tarno. Will he be able to overtake him down the back straight? Because he has the pace. Uh, it's questionable. He's getting there, but Brad is putting down some fairly consistent laps here.
Yeah, this is just such a high speed area of the track. It's hard to pass there. This is his chance, but it's kind of like one of those mine punt areas. You put your car into a spot and brake a little earlier and hope the other guy messes up. Ooh.
He got so close. They both ate that bump.
Oh, it looks
Huh?
like Spangler's going for the outside. Maybe? No, he's gonna take it behind him.
He's trying to go for the outside now.
No, that's a tough thing right there.
Yeah, especially here in toe turn 7. You have to have so much momentum just to be able to overtake or to stay on the outside, really.
Ooh, looks like Spangler broke a lot later there. That's gonna be an interesting part for him next lap if he's still behind him.
These two, their infighting has allowed
Ooh, he's got the inside. No, that's a tough place.
has allowed
Tarno gave him the room.
allowing the Porsche to get. Oh, Tarno is losing out on this.
He's got the inside line though. Let's see if he wins this drag race.
Both hard on the
Oh, he broke
brakes.
a little earlier. No, yeah, he conceded that. He's gotta fight Carew now.
I was about to ask you, how do you pronounce that?
I mean, that's how I pronounced
Kuru.
it. It
Jaeger.
looks like our P1 race is going along just fine too.
They've been at it for quite some time here. Gonna point the camera back since he is now 2 tenths right behind him. So he is closing the gap ever so slightly. These two, in a league of their own. They are pulling away from everybody else. They're running 144s. Everyone else is in the 145s, 146 region.
With high fuel, that's pretty impressive. I know I could hit 144s here, but with all that fuel, maybe not.
I'll be honest, I will be happy with a 145. I've done it once.
Yeah,
And that was the best day.
the best day
The best
ever.
day ever.
Look at this Lambo coming up on, let's see who's that. Staples and unfair. Oh, unfair spins out, hits the wall. That was a rough one to watch. I was looking at his livery and I did not see whether there was contact or not, but I'll go 30 seconds back and check it out. I'll let you know.
Alright, alright. In the meantime, I'll point the camera here to Ryan Barkins, who's 2 tenths behind Vienna into the bus stop.
Ooh, unfair just kind of lost it. Turn one and allowed, or did I say unfair? Who am I looking at?
Unfair.
Yeah, Staples and yeah. I like that American flag on that that Lambo though. I think it's pretty sweet.
It's a very nice touch. Lukin Bretlov just lost control heading into the bus stop. Got a substantial amount of damage here. He was getting into a fight with Christopher Greider. Although,
Looks like Ryder and Zabo are close too. Oh, three-way battle between Kernotis, Gene, and Barkins right now.
so many fights. Where do I put the camera to?
Let me know where you're on. I'll watch it for my my FOV.
Right now, we got the camera pointed to Gienna, who's defending against Brian Barkins.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes out for the battle for P1, because they're still 3 tenths from each other, so looking like they're both fairly consistent.
I know this is a place that eats tires. Are tires mandatory in this one?
Tires are not mandatory, but you do have to take a 25-second pit stop.
Okay. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be opting for tires on this track. I don't know how warm it is out there, but it's a track that's gonna eat them.
Right now is 29 degrees. That's the track temp. No, track temp is 36, sorry. It is sunny
Yeah.
at 29.
I'd say they're all gonna take tires.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out tonight. Frank Heasy over here says he's a fucking hazard tonight. That's not right tonight. Mentally, once the lights went out. Damn. We'll see you next time, dude. We all have our days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Albert.
The real question right now is, Greider was in P4. I mean, now he's in P16, but what happened to him? I don't remember.
I've never tried the auto cam. Let me do the auto cam real quick on my end.
Try it out.
Like my auto cam is showing the battle between Williams and Denardi.
Really? Denarde over there is losing ground. He's 8 tenths now. Albert Gienna is gaining ground on Chronotis here, who has a sick livery.
That is pretty sweet.
Does he have an equation on the side of his car? That has to stand for something. Mower.
I think they went on with this livery in the Suzuka race. They had Trackalicious had a. Well, we did too. Yeah, the Suzuka one. It was a offshoot with both of Trackalicious and 505.
Yeah. Oh, so
Spooky Suzuki. That's the one I'm looking for.
Albert went wide. Ryan Barkins able to overtake him. I've been super stressed out with work and school. Tonight some things weren't working, kept throwing me off, and I just don't even know. That was Tranqueasy here.
Oh shoot.
He says he did really well in quali, and all of a sudden he just couldn't drive to save his life in the race. Yeah, he did do. You did do really good in quali. Zane over here, putting the moves on unfair. He goes on the inside into the bus stop. They're gonna go side by side. And not. Never mind. Chris Unfair says, "Screw that."
I think
Bails out.
unfair is he's had some bad luck here at Watkins.
He has. I do remember.
Yeah,
I do recall.
I see his hood's up already. You know, a little bit more airflow there, but yeah, he's unfortunately had a lot of incidents.
Watkins, Glen, and Chris Unfair. Not the greatest combos.
I remember seeing him have. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, my end. I'm doing weird things.
Watkins trying to put the moves on Carnota's.
He's rocking the NSX. That's an interesting car choice.
I actually like the way that car looks.
It does look pretty sweet.
We're gonna keep the camera pointed to them and then jump back to P1 since these two are going into the bus stop. Carnota's on a high defense here. Heading into the bus stop, and he holds the line extremely well. 10 out of 10 driving. I would not be able to pull something off like that.
Wow, oh, he gives him a peek on the inside. Oh, nothing going though.
That's the battle for P6. The battle for P1 is now on the screen. And these two far from the pack, but in a battle of their own. Which Mustang will come out on top?
Under the main straight, I think one of them tapped the wall, but it didn't look like it messed up their run. He's gonna have the inside.
That's Thiago De Norte on the inside. Chandler Williams forced to run a little bit wide, but he keeps the momentum and stays out in front.
I wonder if he got a track cut for that. That'll be interesting. Force a couple more.
Force a couple more.
Ooh. Yeah, he's gonna dummy him on the inside. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Ah, he gave him the room. That's a good move.
They're side by side. Oh, he goes.
He's gonna have to give that back, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. There was room on the outside there. That was. I don't know. I do not know.
It's a racing incident, but I think he will give up that position just because of how.
Oh, he just gave it up.
Yeah, just because of how that overtake was happening.
Yeah,
I know
it was beautiful setting that up though. I was thinking that dummy works there a lot. You don't want to go side by side through there, but you do want to dummy that corner.
We're gonna leave these two and see what Jeff Kelly is doing. He is.
I'll stay on the Mustangs.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know why my autopilot just has me watching a guy in the pit lane. Who is this man in the pit lane? This is Scissoron.
Alright. Oh man, 0.1 second. Now we gotta go back to the top. These two are going at it. Denarde is pulling out all the stops now. He does not want to see Williams' rear end anymore.
Ooh, they got so close there, but blue car's trying to go for the outside. That's Denarde. It's kind of a better spot for him, but he has to leave room and oof.
Couldn't slow the car down enough.
Yeah, he's
Ended up going a little bit wide.
yeah. He's gonna have some time that he has to make up here. Who's that behind him?
That is,
Spangler, right?
I believe that is Spangler. Where is he? I'm like, oh my god, I
He's
can't.
22nd right now.
21, 21st, 21st.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's keeping up with these guys. Wonder if he had a big incident here too. Let me check him for some pit stops.
Keanu has a big incident in the bus stop. Had a yellow flag on him. Kiaru. Oh.
Keanu Reeves is out there.
Oh, dude. Oh, shit. I'm just mispronouncing everybody tonight.
It's a tough job. I'm glad you have to do it mostly.
Mostly. I got you tonight, so yeah, help me out here.
I thought I'd help you out. I saw that there was how many guys on the grid today? 24?
Plenty. Too many.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's a great problem to have.
Oh yeah, it's a great problem to have. Let's see.
We're gonna stick with Denarte once again, who is now on the inside of the bus stop. Williams,
Oh, he's gonna have it. He's got it.
he completed it. He got it.
Wow, that
Will Williams,
messed up, man.
will Williams answer back though? Is a real question. And my God, is Spangler quick? He's keeping up with both of these drivers. Actually putting pressure, even though he doesn't necessarily have to.
Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
That is the absolute key here in Watkins Glen.
See, Denarde actually has the fastest lap right now, so let's see if he pulls away a little bit.
Pulling
Williams,
away.
though, I mean, same machinery. There, one has a 44.5, the other one has a 44.6.
What's a tenth of a second?
Nah, who knows? It's something that I get annoyed about my brother, how he's always a tenth or two faster than me. I'm gonna take a gander at Carew and Tarno right now.
I was
Looks like they're
just about to do that.
it's actually a three-way battle. Let's see who's that in front of him. Kyle Busch. They're making headway on him. That last corner, getting a good slip angle there is really tough, but if you hit that apex just right, you could bring it all the way to the wall.
And carrying a insane amount of speed too.
Yeah,
Really carries over to turn one.
looks like Tarno's using all the track limits to try to keep up with his voice. I think he's just gonna wait for a mistake. It looks like
Looks like
Carew is going on the inside.
he is. They
much room he's
touch.
giving him. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's got a back. Ah. Oh, he's stuck behind the barrier too.
Oh,
Tears here.
the worst case scenario unfolded right before our very eyes.
I'll give that one to Tarno though. He kind of just gave him 2 car lengths in front of him. He knew what was gonna happen. Lifted. Still made a little contact, but didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
Made a lot of a contact. He has a lot of damage to the front of his car.
Ooh. Yeah, he does. Who's that behind him?
Christopher Greider, who is climbing the ranks. Where is Greider now on the leaderboard? Let me see. Currently he's P19. Oh, but he has 2 pit stops.
So he's got a fresh car, you know. Let's see how much Brad's gonna try to fight this. Oh,
Yellow
not much
flag.
at all. He's gonna pit.
Cornotis also pitting. And Karu also pitting. Everyone's pitting. Well, makes sense. We have 32 minutes left in the race, you know.
Yeah, wonder what's gonna be more powerful here, the undercut or the overcut.
I think the undercut. If you were to do it earlier than the rest.
Okay.
I think the undercut, if everything stayed clean, then would be better because then you can split from a pack.
Mm-hmm.
And
Track position is pretty key here too.
and then have clean air.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing as
Because it's like your overtaking opportunities are T1. Let's see where else. I mean,
well, the key action areas would be turn 1, the inner loop / bus stop.
okay.
Turn 6, turn 7, turn 8, turn 9.
Also, there's a couple.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
The towards the end of the race, if there's going to be any battles, the areas that we will very, very likely pay attention to is turns 10 and 11. That's where everyone throws their elbows out. Basically, the final corners.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Blitzkick right now. He's up 19 positions. I know he hasn't pit yet, but he's kept it pretty clean. Up 19 positions, that's pretty impressive.
With the amount of carnage that we're seeing, are we sure Watkins Glen it shouldn't be renamed Mount Panorama?
Panorama though, if you die, you take out the whole grid too.
That is true. P6 for Zane here. Fantastic. Oh, well,
I'm so confused looking at my timing sheets right now because so many people are pitting and saying there's so many overtakes. I'm so confused.
Yeah, towards the middle of the race is everything gets scrambled. We have.
It's like Peru is close, right?
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Peru's close to Tarno.
He's very close to Tarno. Tarno with damage in the front. He is gonna have arrow. So he's gonna suffer his top speed from his top speed.
This might be an inner loop battle.
Then again, Karu is in the Porsche. The top speed isn't the greatest. I mean, Brad is going defensive.
He is going to that inside line. I would do the same thing there though. It's just You don't want to die. You don't want to even give him the opportunity for that.
He's doing a fantastic job at defending. Battle for P14 right now. Joshua Worley off screen, able to overtake Victor Sabo. Joshua Worley now in P8. Victor Sabo in P9. Very nice to see.
Spangler. Look, check out that battle. He's got 3 guys in front of him. A Mercedes and a Mustang.
Ooh. There's Spangler. Oh my god.
Ooh, the AMG hits the wall. Has to take the outside line, and Spangler's gonna have the inside.
My
That's a
god, how did they
clean little
not how
overtake.
did they not touch? That was so
Yeah,
they were millimeters from each other.
that AMG has good straight line speed though, so we'll watch this battle real quick. Or at least I'll watch it. I'm not in control right now.
I mean, you give me a battle and I'll point the camera to it.
I see blue flags going like crazy behind one of them though. So I don't know who's getting blue flagged. Carew. He's back on Tarno. It had even 0.0.
We have multiple battles unfolding right now. We have Kuru with Brad, Sam with Victor, and
Ooh,
Kuru
Carew takes the grass.
going off-road. Testing the off-road capabilities of that Porsche.
It's apparently very good. I would have never guessed.
No, we should rally that thing.
Yep. Well, how many dirt rallies have they made? I guess they're on WRC now.
The battle is Sam and Joshua. No, Sam
Who's
and
got
who
that
is that?
inside?
Victor. Sam has the inside. He's able to overtake Victor Savo in turn 1.
That's another clean little pass in a turn 1.
We got the 2 leaders in the pits. We have Thiago Denarte in the pits and
Oh,
Chandler Williams in the pits.
they didn't opt to going for the over undercut. They just went together. That's interesting. See if one misses their blocks. I'll keep an eye out on their pit stop.
I think Williams is gonna leave the pits first.
All right. Yeah, Williams has only been there. He was stationary for 20. Oh, never mind. He hasn't left yet. Williams has stayed stationary for 36 seconds. I guess he had some damage, but he's moving and oh, Denarde is down and Denarde has him in the pits.
Yeah, Denarde in the pits for what is that? 66 seconds. Williams 69. Wow.
Who are you watching over here, Hanley and Kelly?
Yeah, we're watching Hanley, Kelly, and Zabo.
Alrighty.
Zabo defending and doing a really good job. Right now he's in P4, having to defend against 2 fast guys. Oh, he decides to let them by. That's on the outside.
Was one of those a back marker or what happened there?
I'm
No, they weren't. They weren't. They were all together. Pretty sure?
yeah, they were all together.
Okay.
And I thought Kelly and Hanley here were gonna go side by side into the bus stop, and we already saw one disaster happen.
No one else wants to do it anymore.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's almost like It's called the chicane of death for a reason.
Let's see who has not pit yet. Let's check that out. I'm on relative, so I can't check that out.
I can pull it up. I think Victor Savo, if my data is correct, is the only one who hasn't pit. Victor Savo. I wonder if he knows he has to pit.
Sabo's been with us for a while. I'm sure he's gonna. I'm sure he knows. He's gonna pull an Alex Albon last lap.
Last lap going to the pits.
Yep.
Cross the finish line after you pit.
Yep. There you go.
Smart, smart.
Depends on where his garage is. It'll work. Actually, I've never tried that, and I've never wanted to.
You got me questioning, man. Now I want to try it.
Try it on a league race. You'll be fine.
Yeah. As long as I don't get DQ'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'll take a penalty, but I don't want to DQ.
See, Whirly is getting up close and personal with somebody over here.
Getting
Oh, that's a
squirrely.
back marker. He just passed a back marker. Not to fear. The leaders are coming up on traffic right now. Let's that might be interesting.
Williams 7 seconds from Denarte.
I'm gonna watch him carve. See, he has to get by Spangler and Grider. Hopefully he doesn't go for the double overtake. I probably would do something like that and destroy 3 cars in the process.
3 cars, but not including yours. The mystery car is some poor random soul.
Yes, exactly.
I think he's gonna split them through the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Or there's no way he's gonna go defensive on that. Okay, he's not.
Yeah, I was about to say those guys better back out because this is gonna end terribly. But that's why we had the camera on them. Because who knows?
No one knows. They all live to drive another lap.
Why is Kyle Busch dropping positions right now? Oh, maybe that's Zabo. I'm gonna go 32nd. Oh, that's he just pit. Not to fear.
Kelly getting close to Hanley.
Yeah, Kelly's on the attack for sure. That dinosaur thing is about to eat him.
Battle for P4 is on. Kelly's gonna have to figure out where Hanley's mistakes are and then try to capitalize on that. Kelly, the ever so slightly faster driver out of both of them.
Oh, he made a small mistake there. Going on the main straight. I don't think he's gonna have him. He's barely in the draft. But he is going defensive. Hanley on defense.
We're gonna go cockpit view
Oh snap.
on Jonathan Kelly and see how he does this in the bus stop.
He's gonna have the outside.
He's outside, inside. Oh, he breaks early and bails. That was a fake attempt. A good defense by Hanley, though.
Yeah, you don't want to challenge that inside there.
So 11 corners, 3.45 miles, or 5.55 kilometers long. High downforce, medium to hard suspension. Those are the ideal setups. Generalized ideal setups.
Unless you send it through the bus stop.
Then you need 100% of that downforce.
Yep.
And the
You need a
most...
rally car.
Yeah, pretty much. You need that supple suspension to absorb all the bumps. Yeah.
And Kelly looks like he's kind of just waiting for something, like you said.
He has 17 minutes, so plenty of time to make it happen, make it work.
That Ferrari is getting ever so closer. It looks like in the background. Barkins. That might be interesting if these guys fight it out hard.
Oh, that would be interesting. He's 2.6 seconds back, so if they keep fighting, they're gonna slow each other down. Watkins will be able to catch up and make this a three-way fight as Hanley almost loses it coming out of the bus stop. Jonathan Kelly putting a ton of pressure. And you are right. Barkins is catching up, and he is catching up very quickly. Went from almost 3 seconds to now a second and a half.
Some content brewing. Let's get it.
Barkins going a little wide there.
Let me check Barkins on here. He has made up 11 positions. This dude is on a tear. He's coming for him.
11
The
positions.
car behind him has made up 18 positions. So
18.
yeah, that's Blitzik or Bliskick, Bliskit,
Bliskets.
something, Bliskit. From 17th on the grid, yeah, he's. I want to see this three-way battle. If I was Kelly, I'm getting a little desperate right now.
Once
Ooh, he might
again.
be getting desperate. Backs out of it again.
I think he's just gonna have to commit. Next
Yeah,
round, yeah.
he needs to steal that inside line from Staples, or sorry, from Hanley. Steal that inside line before that bus stop, and you can't really defend against that.
The only counter defense to that is to squeeze out the guy who's on the inside.
Yep.
Basically, don't give him enough room to step out. Which
Ooh,
is
Kelly might have a better exit here.
just
No.
totally legal, but a cheeky move.
I think Barkins is gonna follow him through if he gives it another lap.
Parkins 8/10 now. He is well within striking distance.
Oh, Barkins goes way wide, but I mean, he keeps his speed up.
Keeps his speed. Kelly almost ate the wall there. Hit that bumper really nasty. Not forced to go defensive on Barkins.
These guys are stealing the show right now.
No one else is getting the spotlight.
Oh, they're coming up on lap traffic right now. Who are they coming up on? Ah, they're coming up on Zabo. Zabo, don't ruin this for Kelly, alright?
Blue flag is being waved. Hanley
Oh,
tries to get that slipstream.
cheeky.
I see it. I see it.
Barkins is going for the inside on Kelly. Ooh, he is looking feisty.
Oh, I think Kelly needs to try to ignore Barkins as much as possible.
I don't think you can. He's
And that,
almost side by side with him.
yeah, at this point, it's pretty much impossible to ignore him now. If they keep fighting it, though, we're gonna have Hanley just leaving, dipping out. He's already starting to leave. Almost 2 seconds ahead of them.
Wow.
How quick the tides turn. One bad move on lap 25 and that just forces Kelly to start defending against Ryan Barkins.
What is the pace difference between these guys? Best lap. Barkins
Substantial.
has yeah, it's a half a second difference, so it might be interesting if he doesn't fight this terribly hard. I mean, he's got 12 minutes. You got to fight it. But it gives you an opportunity to be towed along, possibly steal that from Hanley. He's not thinking that way. Oh, Barkley goes wide. Tokyo Drift moment.
Almost caught that on camera.
Oh man. Sorry, Barkins. I said Barkley. I'm a Star Trek fan. There's a guy named Barkley. He uses the transporters and doesn't talk that much. Sorry, I'm a nerd.
You're forgiven, dude. It's alright.
Oh man.
We have a twisted packet over here. Basically, Brad. He said he lost connection to the server. Can't rejoin. The
Oh
server list
shoot.
doesn't even show up. No way. That. Oh wow, he did. I don't see him anywhere. That sucks. He also says Star Trek nerd.
Nice. Shout out to Brad. I like it. Hey, I have a bat lift right behind my setup. I'm not lying about that.
Do you really?
I do. It's pretty cool. I'll have to shoot some pictures in the Discord.
You do, you do.
Looks like we have an overtake. Kiana just got overtaken by Kelly. Did I just miss that? What happened over there?
Gianna has a white flag, so he's being forced, or he was slowing down a lot.
Okay.
Not sure why. We're gonna leave the battle. Kelly is catching up to Hanley once again. Barkins is being left behind ever so slowly. Jeff Kelly, though, the other Kelly, getting close to Chris Unfair. Albert Gianna not far behind. The battle for P8 is on. Chris completing the pit stop but not opting for repairs? Am I
Interesting.
seeing that right? He still has a damaged front end.
So we are on Jay, Kelly, and Guyana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Kelly
Oh,
and
Kelly hits
Unfair.
the wall there on exit. That's gonna ruin that run. Turn one.
Wow, that wall touch cost him half a second.
He's right up back on him though. I wonder if he's running a little less wing because it looks like Unfair is way slower right now. That's surprising. I mean, that BMW is a monster in a straight line.
Unfair also has a little bit of aero damage in the front end, so that's gonna suffer his top speed.
Okay.
That Mercedes ain't no slouch on the straightaways, and I know because I hate it.
I love that car. I I don't know. It's kind of started to be my home.
I heard the Mercedes is pretty nicely balanced when it comes to the bumps.
It is. It is pretty balanced.
Maybe one day I'll jump into that car and test it out.
It's kind of a car that you have to throw into the corner more.
Do you really?
Um, because it is kind of understeery, but you could work it out of it with
Mm.
setup. But if you like to throw the car in, kind of get that slip angle and hold that slip angle, it's a good car.
Go back to Kelly. The other Kelly, Jonathan Kelly. He is once again right behind Hanley.
Yeah, he's got to back out again. Yeah, that inside is just, it's just too strong there. You got to steal it. Easier said than done, I know.
Way easier said than done.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going through his head, but with a couple laps more, it's a carnage waiting to happen.
Oh, Kelly, substantially faster now in terms of overall pace. When you come
He might have taken tires and the other guy might have, let's see, Hanley might have opted out.
and
Let me
as
check.
soon as I say that, Kelly almost eats the wall.
It's an easy wall to eat. Let's see, between the two, Kelly has a 32-second stop time and Hanley has a 36.
Jonathan Kelly with a yellow flag coming out of turn one. Um, oh, he he has to be going to the pits. That's for sure.
Oh, I need to check this out on replay. Stand by. I am so sad I missed this one. Oh, he just took way too much curve on T1 and slid him around and went right into the barrier.
Man, that is unfortunate. Even Brad is like, oh no, Jonathan.
Oh yeah, he's, what do the kids say nowadays? Cooked.
Well, Hanley got P4. It's still not over yet. He has Ryan Barkins to contend with, who is roughly 2 seconds behind him. Now we got Jeff Kelly defending against Chris Unfair and Albert Guiana. So we have 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the track. It's basically now or never. Pretend it's quali and or shoot your best shot. Because no more positions will be had after 3 more minutes.
Williams just got around that back marker, Spangler. So he's got no one between him, but that's 4.3 seconds and 2.5 minutes. That's probably not going to be a battle that we're going to be watching. Let's see. 3 guys in the pits right now. Carew, Kelly, and Bush. Going for the late pit.
To be honest though, I think Carew and Bush have been in the pits for too long. They're probably just holding on and just waiting for the race to end. They've been in there for 600 and 800 seconds, respectively.
Oof.
So either they have engine damage and they're just out for the whole race, or they just decided to call it quits.
We watching then Unfair and wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfair and Kelly, yeah.
Guiana, right?
Oh yeah, now
Ooh,
Unfair.
Mercedes battle. Alright. Wounded Mercedes versus good Mercedes. Guiana's just got to be a little patient right now.
Unfair is also a pretty good driver. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Even when he's wounded. So Luciana has his work cut out for him, especially if he keeps going wide like that.
Oh yeah. He's feeling the pressure. Guiana is at least. Turn 1 is very interesting how like you could slide a little bit more and then gain a couple tenths and not even wonder where you got it.
You could also take that same slide, that same corner, the very next lap, and you'll lose those tenths.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Guiana gets right on top of him in the bus stop.
so unpredictable. He's very close. He's 4 tenths behind him now.
Hasn't said last lap. They might get another lap depending on where the leaders are.
The leader is now on the final lap, so luckily for Guiana, he will have 1 more lap to make it happen. And the battle for P4 is on. Pierce Hanley is forced to defend against Brian Parkins. We're gonna watch that very, very soon. Switch back and forth between these two.
Yeah, Kelly and Zabo. Lap traffic. Zabo is right in front of Unfair too. That might get a little spicy. Unfair's using all his track cuts right now.
Oh, hits that
Hits the
wall
wall.
hard.
Oh, he's gonna have to squeeze him on the inside. He's gotta keep him there. Oh no, he's not gonna go side by side. Ooh. Ah, yeah, he's stealing that inside line for the bus stop, maybe? No.
Oh, it's a drag race at the bus stop. Leader finished the race. The winner is Thiago
You
Denarte.
gotta
Congrats.
stay right, stay right. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have the straight line speed for it.
We're gonna jump from these two and check out Ryan Barkins, who is 0.1 second away from Hanley now. And they're coming up on the final corners. He's has the inside for the next couple of laps or next couple corners. Barkins might come out on top, securing P4 coming out of turn 10.
Wow,
Turn
that was
9,
a
sorry.
move and a half
That
too.
was a move. What a move. Excellent driving by Ryan Barkins. Good defense, but not good enough by Pierce Stanley. They come in at P4 and P5. Nice job. Not too unfair.
I don't think he's gonna catch him with that front end. He's gotta be looking for a big mistake here.
I think that damage to the side of his car was too much.
Oh, he cooks it. Oh, I thought he was going into the BMW and that
I think, is that
he's getting
Stady? You
pushed.
think he's getting pushed to the finish line?
I think he is.
Yo, what sportsmanship right here, ladies and gentlemen.
His
That
safety is going and down by a point every little
every little
path that he
touch.
goes on. That was awesome.
Green light. Give it all you can.
That was also an aggressive switch from race end to big yikes.
That was a good race. I I liked that little push maneuver at the end. It was like Lightning McQueen style.
You don't typically see that, but it's very very fun to see.
Dynaco Racing. I think you got yourself another driver.
He's about to slap on a Dynaco livery on it.
I like it. And a very large wing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. An obnoxiously large wing, you know.
So I
All
didn't do the
downforce.
breakdown, who got first, second, third, all that stuff. What's the breakdown here?
Well,
Everyone left.
drivers are leaving, so it was Thiago Denarte who got P1, Chandler Williams got P2, and I think it was Sam Staples P3.
Wow, Staples is moving today.
I think it was Staples. I could be wrong though. I'm like 80% sure it's Staples.
80. I like it.
But great race. Watkins Glen, man, it never ceases to disappoint what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, it really never does. That bus stop is just so much fun to watch. Like every time there's two cars a couple tenths from each other, you just gotta stare at that bus stop.
I wonder if I guess I'll stay here for a little bit if you wanna help me out with some driver interviews. I don't know if anyone's gonna hop on with us, but if they do,
Sure,
yeah,
I'm down.
yeah. Might as well give a couple, wait like a minute or two, and if not, then we'll just sign out.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but lots of fun. And thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's been fun, Juan. I always enjoy doing this. I think I might just do this more often. I'm thinking about joining that Monday series with you guys. So
That would be very cool.
after, give me 2 weeks though, because I know I'm gonna miss the first 2 or 3. So, yep, the last 3 races I'll make.
Okay, so you'll still be able to battle it out with a bunch of our drivers. Or
Yeah,
what would you sign up into though? Or are you gonna keep that a surprise? The GT2, the GT4s, or the M2?
I'm gonna do the M2.
M2? Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I think it needs some love.
Uh, how many Driver, or hold on, let me check one more time.
Do you usually pull the guys in, or do they just kind of?
No, they just kind of like jump in. I haven't set that up.
Okay, I gotcha.
So yeah, so you know. If they jump in, they jump in. If not,
Barkins is in there if you want to send him a little invite. Here, I'll tell him. He was the guy with like 19 positions, right?
yeah.
Mm. I think he gained.
Yo,
Hey, what's
Yo!
up?
what's up?
That's Barkins, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, dude. Great race.
Thanks, man. I
Not.
I did terrible in quali because for some reason I was way more comfortable with the car having a fuel in it, and then I was running during the race. I was running a second faster than I was in quali.
That's insane. I think you gained how many positions? One?
Uh,
11, I think.
11?
Oh, 12.
11? Yeah. I think there was only one guy that gained more positions than you, and that was who gained the 19 positions? I don't even know. But yeah, who was that you were fighting? Kelly? That lasted quite a bit.
Yeah, I was fighting him, and Pierce was in front of him, and then he spun T1, I think. But
Oh yeah.
I was in like a 5-car battle for like 10 laps at the beginning of the race.
We
The
had
whole time I wasn't out of a battle.
Yeah, we had you and Kelly like the whole time it was happening between Kelly and man, I'm terrible with names. Juan.
Yeah, man,
Uh,
it was fun.
who was it? I'm blanking out.
It wasn't unfair, was it?
No.
No, it wasn't unfair. But yeah, it was a fun race to watch, man. Yeah.
Heck yeah,
I'm
boys.
terrible at this. I hop in with Juan. I just have fun.
I was, what do you think? You could do better for quality next time compared to walking today.
Well, usually like every other track, I'm faster with low fuel. So I think it was just the corner exit oversteer with not having as much weight. So I'm not sure, but to be honest with you, I usually practice all week, and I was out of town, so I literally hopped on today, practiced for an hour, and then quali started.
Sounds like a
So
fun time, to be honest.
yeah, I was sweating, for the hour of practice because I was like, I'm too slow, and then finally something clicked. Had to watch about 3 track guides on YouTube. You know how it goes.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, it was a good race, man.
Yeah, man, it was fun to watch. That's for sure. Let's see, who else is in the driver's briefing channel? Anybody?
He was his Pierce. He was in front of. I passed him on the last lap. He was in front of Kelly. We were battling for quite a bit.
Oh, Pierce. Okay. Man, I'm terrible with names.
Pierce Hanley. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go. Now I
Pierce
remember. Yeah.
Oh, Hanley. Okay, yeah.
How
We'll
did
pull
you
Hanley.
manage to climb back up and because you were 2 seconds behind Hanley, like the last 2 laps, and then the very last
His
lap you were right on him.
his tires were gone from battling Kelly playing defense, so I had way better tires. So that was I got close to him a few times, and I was like, ooh, that's close,
Yeah.
like almost hitting him. But I'm glad I didn't. It was fun.
Did you kind of like set up an overtake and say like, hey, he's slower in the bus stop, or how'd
Well,
you
he
come up with
was
that?
so Pierce is really good at defense. So I set up a few overtakes, and he closed the door on me.
Gotcha.
But I was finally able to get him at
Speaking
the
of
very
Pierce,
last second.
we have him here right
Yeah.
now.
I was so. I'm glad. If it was anyone but Ryan, I'd been so much more fucking upset. Like, 'cause my race, I was racing Jonathan Kelly for like 25 fucking laps.
We
Like,
saw that.
dead ass. Like, I was sweating, defending my ass off against him.
You
And
guys
like,
were stealing the show for sure.
And like it was such a crazy race. Like I was driving perfectly, defending perfectly, doing everything right. And then literally like my tires were just cooked in the last lap. Ryan, I mean, he hadn't had to defend anyone and barely had to pass anyone. And I'm like, fuck, I'm so screwed right now.
Did one of you guys hit the wall on the exit right to the main straight?
I think I clipped it once, like
Yeah.
super early in, but not really.
Yeah, I don't think I got really close, but I don't think I clipped it.
I think I like just rubbed it. Like I didn't even hit it. I just rubbed up against it going straight.
We saw so many cars there that just smacked that wall and just kept going.
I don't think
I
I
saw him
made
in
a
front of me
single
doing it.
mistake, honestly. Like I think the only incident I really had was towards the beginning, I'm pretty sure. Um like me and someone like got real close and they went off, but I didn't hit anything.
That's awesome, man.
Oh,
I,
that race was so stressful, dude.
Oh, dude, at the finish line, I was shaking from adrenaline. Like I
That's
literally
sweet.
just stopped shaking.
Yeah,
I was like, don't.
we went down the main straight and I defended you, but then I was like, dude, my tires are so gone. There's no way I'm gonna keep them behind me. You were way too close. I was like, I'd have too much lap left to keep you behind me with how much more tire you have.
I almost hit you a few times because you braked earlier than I had to. I was
Yeah,
like, that would have been really bad.
So nervous because I saw you on my ass, and I was like, dude, if Ryan takes us out of this race to try to get past me, I'm gonna freak out.
Dude, I was doing I was pushing so hard that whole race.
I was like literally a sitting duck. Like my tires were gone. They were like bright yellow.
How do you guys
21.
know each other?
We've been friends for a long time.
Nice. Like outside of
Yeah, outside.
racing or what?
We
That's
met
cool.
we met in what, 2020, Ryan?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So
nice.
we've been close for a while, and he got me. I've always had a sim, but he convinced me to get ACC like over the summer, and I did Bathurst with DRL on a controller, and
How was
because
that?
I got 7th out of 32, so
Oh wow. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've ran with DRL before. Yeah, I'm in their league right
Yeah,
now.
it's a good
So
group of guys.
yeah,
yeah.
it's a fun one.
After that race, I made the switch to sim and like completely learned how to sim race. So I've only been on the wheel for a few months now.
Sweet, man. Well, you're doing great.
I gotta get a new wheel. My shit is so like I have crutches, so I took apart a set of crutches and took the grips off and wrapped them around the outside of my wheel, and then I have them electrical taped on with tennis grip tape to make the wheel bigger because I hated how small the wheel was. And then I took the styrofoam piece from a graphics card box I bought, and I have it where my feet rest so my feet don't hurt. And
Dude,
then
post that in the sim grid or
Yeah.
He's got
You
the
have
wish.com
sim.
rig.
you should see the custom desk I built. The freaking monitor stand part isn't even cut straight.
That's sweet, dude.
We need to see this setup. This sounds.
It's so and literally the clamp for the wheel snapped, so I have to like tighten it with a fucking wrench because I can't. I have to like grip onto it and twist it with all my might when it comes loose because the clamp part snapped off. That where you
Thought
tighten it.
thought my rig was a little ghetto.
Oh yeah, and then on top of all of that, the mounting thing is so old and like worn out that it's like it uses these screws that hold it together that push up against the beams, and they're so worn out that it's like my setup is literally like probably 5 degrees to the left. Like when I'm going straight, it's not like
Oh my
horizontal. It's a
goodness.
little bit. It's like 5 degrees left, and then it moves around because it's so loose.
Sounds like the alignment on my Subaru.
Hey. Yeah.
It's a you should see my mouse pad. I cut one in half and put it on either side of my custom built desk.
That's pretty sweet. Well,
Oh
Lon,
my god.
how do you want to close this out?
I mean, thank you all for the interview and for joining me here. It was a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 racing. A good. Congrats to Ryan beating out Hanley over here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the P1 and P2, P3 guys.
Yeah, and everyone really for surviving the chaos that was Watkins Glen. That bus stop was no joke, and the ending of tonight was also no joke.
Yep. Always great to watch you guys. I wish I could be out there with you guys, but I've got a kiddo, so I do one series a week. I'm planning on doing the M2s with you guys though, so see me on Mondays in a couple weeks.
Speaking of which, if you guys like to join Ryan and Hanley over here, you can do the Monday series. Just saying.
Yeah, check it out.
I don't. Is
Check
that
it
the
out.
GT4s?
GT4s and M2s.
Yeah. We don't have those yet. I haven't purchased the. That's like the last DLC that I need. I haven't bought it yet.
I guess he's gonna need a GoFundMe for M2s.
Black Friday is coming out. You know,
There you go.
We-
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably will end up getting iRacing and the last DLCs I need.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. But, thank
All right,
you.
Juan, I'm
Yeah.
hopping off too.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna do the outro and then hop on with the rest of the crew if anyone else is still online.
All right, dude. Later.
Appreciate it, boys.
Thank you.
Absolutely insane.
All right. Well, wrong screen. Here, let me. There we go. 5FIRacing.com. I see your messages, Albert. I just couldn't say them out or say them while they were talking. USA, and family show. Definitely a family show right there. We got lots of backgrounds, that's for sure. Once again, we're on season 8 of the Founders League. Before I end today's stream, my god, words. If you'd like to join us for the winter series here, go ahead and sign up. We have 4 spots and 2 spots left, so 4 spots with the M2s, with the BMW M2s, and 2 more spots with the GT4. So it's going to be a packed, tight grid. The first race is going to be Monday next week, November 11th. And we will see. First race is in Indianapolis. So that's going to be quite exciting. In season 8 of the Founders League, though, our next race is going to be in a Mount Panorama. So if you like the carnage of tonight in Watkins Glen, you're gonna absolutely love a Mount Panorama. Because if we do not see anyone crash, what we will see is some insane laps from some fast drivers going up and down the mountain. That is always a spectacle to see. Definitely the faster you go, the more you want to hold your breath. How close you have to get to each wall, from wall to wall. Well, thank you once again for being here, being with me. I hope to see you guys next week. I so hope there are no more server issues, as for whatever reason they keep happening on Thursdays. We do have one rescheduled race. The Nürburgring race is going to be our former round 3 is now going to be our round 9. So 1 week extra of racing. Nonetheless, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are. And see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck in a loop.
Sometimes I wonder if like I fool people in thinking their phones are glitching out or they're getting a phone call or something just because of this song. I like the song when it's on people.
Maybe I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.